morning to you all, it's the Nature here and welcome back to another video on the channel, and it's another Amanda, can you do the drum roll please?
Predict!
Show!
What the fuck was that?
6 matches from the top 5 leagues in Europe. So let's begin with big derby in Italy this week. In Europe this week, it is the Milan Derby between AC and Inter. And these two teams are 3rd and 4th respectively both in the Champions League places in the top 4. But Inter Milan's form has been dreadful in the past couple of weeks because Mario Kart has went on strike. He ain't happy at Inter Milan, so he decided to throw his toys out of the pram. Says, I'm not signing a new contract, I'm not happy, please let me go.
Hello? I hate you.
And obviously the manager of Inter Milan is Spalletti, is under massive pressure anyway because it looks like reports that he will be sacked come the end of the season. And Jose Mourinho, who was actually reported to be the new Real Madrid manager before Zidane went back to Real Madrid, looks like he is odds on favourite to take the Inter job next season. As for AC Milan, they are absolutely loving life right now. I think they're unbeaten in Serie since the start of the year, 2019. They're having an outstanding season in the league. They're right now only a handful of points behind Napoli, but they're being mad at the minute that his play tech is absolutely scoring goals, fun at the minute. 19 goals in Serie this season, but with no G.O.A.T for this game, which means who's going to be the guy that's going to take, who's going to be the leader, who's going to be the guy that's going to take this game by the scruff of the neck from Milan, which is the reason why I'm going for a 1-1 draw, even though AC Milan are probably the favourites to go into this game. But we all know Inter Milan, in big games, they find a way of digging out a result, and I believe they will do that in this game. But a draw for AC is not a bad result because it'll still put them 3rd in the league. Inter Milan, they're looking over their shoulders because you've got the likes of Lazio and Atalanta are breathing down their neck. And now heading to England, the Premier League, Merseyside, it's Everton v Chelsea. And Everton and Chelsea under massive pressure at this moment in time. Everton obviously after blowing a 2-0 lead against Newcastle United last weekend, and Chelsea who couldn't beat a stubborn, very defensively organised Wolves team. So these two teams and these two managers, Marco Silva and Maurizio Sarri, are under huge scrutiny and huge massive pressure because obviously Marco Silva, I mean, I think Everton are in the bottom half, I think they're around 11th or 12th, and the fact of the money they've spent on Richarlison and Luca Dean and even many other players they brought in, including the fact the players that were already worked at Everton when Marco Silva was there, how that squad is where it is laughable to be honest. Everton should be finishing where Wolves and Watford are, not in the sort of mid-table where they are at the minute. As for Chelsea, they're not any better. They are, I think, 6th in the league right now, and I don't really know what mega Chelsea. Maurizio Sarri is under huge pressure, like I already said. The Chelsea fans physically want this man gone, pulling their hair out, and just want something different. They just want another manager to bring some optimism to the football club. But they still have a chance, Chelsea, of winning the Europa League and also still finishing the top 4 because Tottenham's form is atrocious, Arsenal are inconsistent, and Manchester United have major injury problems. So right now, Chelsea could still finish 4th and win the Europa League. Also got to a League Cup final and got beat by Manchester City if Kepa Arrizabalaga literally didn't give the middle finger to the Chelsea fans and also to pretty much the Chelsea manager Maurizio Sarri. They may actually won the Godforsaken trophy. So it hasn't been a horrific season for Chelsea, but it hasn't been a great season for Chelsea. It's been the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good to start, the bad in the middle, and the ugly right now. I just think Chelsea just have enough going forward and enough in the end to beat our hopeless Everton 3-1. And now we're heading to Spain, and we're heading to Betis, and it's Real Betis versus Barcelona. And Real Betis have a huge opportunity along with many teams fighting for the last Champions League spot because you got Getafe, Valencia, you got Sevilla, you got Real Betis, Deportivo Alaves, and many others have. I mean, that last Champions League spot is literally wide open that I've ever seen in La Liga for a long time. As for Barcelona, after knocking Lyon out in the Champions League after a 5-1 thrashing, Lionel Messi did what pretty much just topped up what Ronaldo did. He scored a hat-trick. Messi scored 2 goals and contributed to 2 assists. So he was involved in 4 goals and Ronaldo scored involved in 3 goals. That's why they are the G.O.A.T. But like I said, Barcelona, Dembele looks like he'll be missing for 4 weeks with a hamstring injury. Coutinho looks like he'll be banging the goals in just at the right time. Suarez played really well. He did everything bar score a goal against Lyon. So just like I said a couple months ago, Barcelona are starting to turn the screw in their season. And obviously, we get to this stage of the season when the trophies are handed out. For me, Barcelona have a huge opportunity of winning the treble. Well, I think Barcelona will have too much firepower going forward in a 4-2 win against Real Betis. And now into France, plastic football club that is PSG, taking on Marseille. So PSG, they have been known as the new bottlers in world football after being humiliated in the Champions League by a Manchester United under-21 team. Obviously PSG are a gazillion points ahead of everybody else in Liga, and so that league's become irrelevant. We already know they've won the Liga title, even though they had their 2 best players in Cavani and Neymar, who've been injured for the majority of the season. Marseille have an outside chance of actually finishing in the Champions League place of the season, because the guy they signed on a loan deal, which will probably be a free transfer in the summer, which is Mario Balotelli, who's finding new ways of bringing new FIFA celebrations in to FIFA. Do I think they can finish above Lyon or Lille? No, because the points gap I believe is 10 or something points. That's a massive gap, and there's only I think 8 to 9 matches remaining in Ligue, so that's why I believe Marseille will probably finish 4th or 5th this season. But for this game, I believe PSG have too much going forward, too much quality for Marseille, and win 3-0. And now into Germany, and it's Bayern Munich versus Mainz. And Bayern Munich are having a horrible time of it. Even though Bayern Munich are back to the top of the Bundesliga on goal difference and Borussia Dortmund, but against Liverpool in the Champions League, they were awful. They were literally just an old aging team. It was like watching a bunch of old pensioners on a full pitch, and Liverpool were like the young teenagers on the pitch.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Martinez was awful from start to finish. I mean, Thiago had a poor game. Hummels has got no pace whatsoever. He cannot deal with Mane in that whole game. And we got major problems, Bayern Munich, with in terms of they need new players, they need new blood. Ribery and Robin obviously not going to be there next season. They need new signings and major exodus out of Bayern Munich in the summer. I think, as much as I like Kovac, I think he's a very good manager, but I think he'll be gone as well. I think he'll be sacked, because for Bayern Munich to be out of the last 16 of the Champions League at this stage, even though they got to the semi-finals last year, and to be only goal difference above Borussia Dortmund in the down Bundesliga title, is embarrassing for them. So I believe that we have a new manager, new players, new philosophy, a new era at Bayern Munich come next season. There's going to be a lot of changes in that club in the summer. Mainz will get a 2-2 draw against Bayern Munich and make Bayern Munich's week just worse than it already is. And then that just leaves the last game, which is back in La Liga, and it's Valencia versus Getafe in a massive game for that last Champions League spot and the race for top 4. And I'm really impressed with Getafe because they've had a stellar season so far. I mean, they're unbeaten in 2019. They're in the top 4 at this moment in time. This is a team who I didn't even think have a chance to actually finish in the top 10 come the start of this season. So they've massively overachieved this season. Sort of like Burnley did last year, and massively overachieved with players which I didn't think are good enough to even be in La Liga. So for them to even be 4th above likes of Valencia, Sevilla, Real Betis, who've invested a ton of money and a ton of quality in their squads, is a massive, incredible achievement for little Getafe. Valencia now starting to pick form up. I believe since they got rid of Batshuayi, Rodrigo is actually playing in his best position, and he's scoring goals again. And Santi Mina has become a massive influence in this team. Obviously, he played. I think he made his debut against Manchester United, obviously scored against Manchester United in the group stage of the Champions League. But Amanda, are they still in the Europa League? Yeah. Well, they're still in the Europa League. They've still got an outside chance of actually, if they win the Europa League, they could still get Champions League football. But they probably wanted to steal top 4 at this moment in time, Valencia, and not have to go in not go into the Europa League final and win the Gulf State competition. Because this game's at Mestalla, and I believe Valencia is starting to pick up form at the right time. I think they're unbeaten in the last 4. That's why I believe they'll beat Getafe 2-1 in this Valencia derby. So that's the end of another video on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget, if you're a Lionel Messi fan or a Cristiano Ronaldo fan and you have posters of your heroes up all over your bedroom wall, then go and watch a compilation video of Messi and Ronaldo. Come back to this video and headbutt that motherfucking like button, and don't forget to finesse the notification bell. Anyway, hope you all have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. Please like, subscribe. Man, this is hurting my legs. Oh, I can't do this outro. The natural is out.